Marry me. This is Jen with Jenny Demonic. How's everybody doing? And we're back. I had a few clients that said, "Oh, Jen, we don't see you on YouTube anymore." You guys are right, but we've had very interesting circumstances. Because in the last 2 or 3 months, I would say in the last 3 months, we sort of um went back to pre-pandemic times where we had a lot of casters. And in fact, you probably saw that we were able to offer a variety of different type of spells that we didn't offer before. And that's because we had an enormous amount of casters, and we still have several different casters that we normally wouldn't be able to use because they're here. Sometimes they go out of the country. And so we have all these different perspectives, and we became really busy with casting. And I did a lot of work, and I saw a lot of people on Zoom, and they just went on and cast for you. So it felt like, I would say I almost felt like we were back in 2019, 2018. So because we are able to do so much more, and it is possible that you guys are going to see a lot more offerings from us. I hope you don't get overwhelmed, but that's what we're here for. We try to offer different things of different nature, so that everybody's different. What might work for me might not work for you, so that's why we try to offer different things to see what is it that your energy taps into, what is it that your target's energy taps into. So I feel that that's important to have all of these perspectives. Now, have you ever been like in that feeling where you wake up one day and you go like, I don't know what's wrong with me? Excuse me. But something's wrong with me. I am irritated, and it's not because of our casting, of course. It's something else. It's like, you wake up and you stumble on something, and the whole day goes wrong, and you feel like there's really nothing going well for that day, and that, maybe the dishwasher breaks or something breaks in your home, and you go like, I feel like I'm jinxed, right? So you got that feeling like, when did this start? Did somebody, and it goes on for like a few more days. And you go like, oh man, I feel like somebody put a thing on me, whatever that thing might be. And so there is a cleansing, abundance, protection that you can do, and you can do it on your own. I'm gonna give you a lot of options here, okay? I also have a list of all the things that I have to tell you and all the formulas. There's a formula here. So here's all the options. If you want to do this with your ingredients at home, you can do that. If you want to get all the ingredients that I'm gonna list for you, you can do that as well. If you just don't want to do any of this and you want to just skip on to where I start a spell, this is going to be a spell for the collective. You can just watch that, but all you're going to need to get is water, okay? But you can just watch that and say the incantation and look at the candle for 2 or 3 minutes, and do that probably every day for like at least 3 days until you feel better. That's one thing that you can do. If you just want to do it on your own, then you can do that as well. What did I do with my pin? Oh, okay. So what are you going to need for this spell? If you want to do this on your own to bring abundance, by the way, do not discount the power that these little spells might have, because this can bring you money instantly. Whoops. It can bring you money instantly. It can bring you a text from a person that you desire. It can restart your love life. Essentially, what this does, it cleanses you and it brings you abundance. Abundance of everything that you want and wish at that point in time in your life. If you're doing this for more than one person, because maybe there's 3 of you, 4 of you, you might need to write the name on the candle for each person, or you can just do all of us, or I don't know, Ramirez family, or I don't know, Smith family, if that's for your home. That's what I've seen that done. For example, today I'm just gonna write collective for everyone who watches. So everyone who watches will benefit from this little spell, and that will cleanse yourself and bring you abundance in love, in money, in whatever it is that you wish upon. You might want to have a clear vision, and I'll guide you through this if you want to do this for yourself by only watching the video. If you, however, want to do this on your own, my favorite candle for this is a yellow candle. You can also use a blue candle, but a yellow candle is my favorite because yellow is the color of harmony, is the color of abundance. It can be abundance in love, money, health. It just comprises a lot of things. That this is sort of like a reset. You know, when you reset your computer and everything works better after. That's your reset. And sometimes we need to do that, folks. If you're feeling again a little grumpy and things are like going a little wrong, I would say come back to this video. If you don't have the ingredients, just watch the video at the timestamp that's given below. Or just do it on your own. If you do on your own, I prefer a yellow candle. Okay? The basic elements of this: a yellow candle, a blue plate, a petition, or a brown paper petition. Make sure that it's not machine cut. See, this was machine cut. So we're going to eliminate that. Okay, so that it's all cut by you. Okay, you know how I prefer that. You're gonna need olive oil, any olive oil. Olive oil symbolizes peace and cleanses you. So olive oil is the essence of protection and cleansing. So you want to have olive oil, okay? So that's a basic element. Salt. I am not making anything in the kitchen. Some garlic powder. Okay, these are just the items that you find in your home, and then a little bit of water, you know, just water from the top. And tap water is fine. Now, I like to add also orange blossom fragrance, and that is because along with the cleansing yourself, I like to bring abundance. Orange blossom is known to bring abundance in your life, and I also, for a deeper cleansing of your aura, like frankincense oil. And so, but if you don't have those two, and it can be any orange blossom oil, any frankincense oil, anything that you find at Amazon. I like to also add a couple of flowers there, not for decoration, but these types of flowers bring abundance as well. They can be dry or they can be fresh. It's hard to find something dry because I don't know if you look behind me, there's a lot of snow. So I'm sorry, I said it's hard to find something fresh because if you look behind me, there's a lot of snow. So, you know, all I can do is buy things off the internet because there are no flowers here where I am. So right now, what we're gonna do is write, if you're doing this for yourself, you're gonna write the name, but because we are going to do this for the collective. We're just gonna write collective, or you're gonna write your name, last name from the bottom up. And you're also gonna write the date of birth, and you're gonna feel a lot better once you have done this. So the first thing that I do once I wrote collective, one thing that you're gonna do is get the piece of paper, the brown paper, and it has a formula, which I will also post below, because you're also gonna have to recite that if you choose to just watch the video. The formula is: may the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon my home, or our home if you're doing it for your family. May the Great Spirit bless all who live here. May the rainbow always touch our shoulder. Okay, so it is important. It's a Native American chant. You're gonna say that 6 times. Okay, so what we're gonna do next, since you have the petition, you're gonna write on top of the petition your name, all the names of those involved. So your name, date of birth, Jane Doe. This is collective, so we're just gonna leave it like this. Jane Doe 1171. I don't know, I'm just making this up. John Doe 2272. You know, their date of birth. All of those who are involved. If you have a lot of people, some people just put Smith's family living at. So if that's a protection for your home, you can do it that way. The most frequent way that I've seen this Native American spell being done is that they just put the name of the head of the household or the name of the person that they want to cleanse and protect, along with the date of birth. So I think that's, I'm covering all my bases here. Get a little bit of olive oil, pour it in there. One, two, three. Yes, just a tiny bit in the middle. Okay. Toss 3 times. A little bit of salt. Why salt? Salt is a protector. Salt is known to get rid of bad luck and the evil eye, in case you guys don't know. And a little bit of garlic, because it protects you from psychic attacks. We're not making a meatloaf, I guarantee you. And you want that on top of your petition, because your names are going to be in there. Okay. Now, you can also dress your candle with olive oil, in which case, you know how I do it. I put a little bit in my hands and I just rub it from the bottom up, because we want good things to come to us. And as you do that, remember, your intention is everything. Just visualize all the bad things leaving you, and just visualize all the beautiful things coming to you. So if you're doing this because you want somebody to text you, just visualize that text. If you're doing this to increase money in your life, just visualize, again, money. I might actually help you with that visualization right now. So now that we have done that, I also like, as I said, to put a little bit of orange blossom on the name. It smells delicious. I love orange blossom oil, especially for this type of work, which is, see, it's rolling onto the salt, which means it's a protector. You're protecting your family, you're protecting yourself from psychic attacks. Now I'm going to add frankincense on the name as well, where you carve the name. Oh my goodness, it's so strong, right? I also like to put a little bit on the tip. Let's see how it will react. All right, there you go. There's your little protection cleansing abundance spell. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. As we start this spell, I'd like to remind you that some of you should really use the trap your man if you're trying to stabilize your target to you. Or we have a new product called Black Magic of Aaron's Black Magic Last Temptation that works differently than the others. And also my mentoring class, if you guys are interested in learning more about that. Quite a few of you had asked about reinstating a mentoring class. This is a one-on-one teaching. Now you're going to concentrate on whatever it is that you desire. May the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon your home. May the Great Spirit bless all who live and enter your home. May the rainbow always touch your shoulder. May the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon your home. May the Great Spirit bless all who live and enter your home. May the rainbow always touch your shoulder. May the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon your home. May the greatest spirit bless all who live in your home and enter your home. May the rainbow always touch your shoulder. May the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon your home. May the great spirit bless all who live and enter your home. May the rainbow always touch your shoulder. May the warm winds of heaven blow softly upon your home. May the great spirit bless all who live and enter your home. May the rainbow always touch your shoulder. Again, if you're ordering the Trap Your Man, I suggest, this should be for every woman to order the Trap Your Man, just to kind of see if it changes some of them, go in no contact. So it's a perfect spell for that. If you're ordering the Trap Your Man, it is important that you let Erin know what the current situation is with your target. so that she can best address your situation during casting. Okay. And again, we have a new product from Erin, Erin's Last Temptation, which works differently, works on the temptation of a target rather than on the lust, because some people just don't want to cross that line. And so if you want somebody to cross that line with you, you need to work on them, on their barriers, so that you remove the barriers that prevent them from crossing the line with you, if that makes sense. And if you want to get one of my mentoring classes, just let Erin know what you like to work on, because you need to have the materials ahead of time, okay? And I think I told you everything. I hope you like this little spell. I'm enjoying the beautiful smell of olive oil, orange blossom, and frankincense all together. I am all in heaven right now, really in Jen's heaven, because it's a beautiful, beautiful smell to have, and it gives you, it energizes your body and your mind and your soul. So just do this visualization on the timestamp that I'm going to put on at the bottom. Once you are done with the spell, take a sip of water, okay? And then throw the rest of the water in the sink, in the toilet, wherever you want. Just take a sip of it, and the rest throw it, toss it, okay? And we are all done with that. And I'll see you next time. I promise to be more present and to bring